quadratic inequalities in one variable. So before seeing these quadratic inequations, we know the quadratic equations, right? So general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So from this quadratic inequations, so equality sign should not be. So for this inequalities, we can take those differently. So from this ax square plus bx plus c is greater than 0, or ax square plus bx plus c is less than 0. Okay, these two cases, maybe greater than 0 or less than 0, we can. Then they are quadratic inequalities. And here is the important some property you must know. For example, if a into b is greater than 0, if two numbers are greater than 0, then here is a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0. If a and b both are greater than 0, then only a into b is greater than 0. Or a is less than 0 and b is also must be less than 0. Then only a into b is greater than 0. Let us see example 2 into, for example, to make it as positive. So we know that minus 2 into minus 3. So this is nothing but plus 6. So if both are negatives also, it's a positive because minus into minus plus. So 6, that is greater than 0. Even 2 into 3 is also 6, that is also greater than 0. Right? If both are negative or both are positive, then that is greater than 0. Similarly, if it is less than case, let us see here. If a into b is less than 0 means, then here is a is greater than 0 and b is less than 0. One should be greater than 0, one should be less than 0. Or a is less than 0 and b is greater than 0. These are the cases. So when you see minus 2 into plus 3, that is minus 6, that is less than 0. Even 2 into minus 3 is also minus 6, less than 0. Okay, one is negative, one is positive, otherwise first one is positive, second is negative. Then also that value is the less than 0 we are getting. Okay, so based on this concept, let us see the problems, how the questions will come and how we need to solve. In this quadratic inequalities, okay, one or two questions I will explain here. Solve x square minus 6x plus 8 is greater than 0. Okay, so this is quadratic inequation. Now see, factorization LHS is the common, same like other problems. 8 is the constant minus 6. So for this solution is x square minus 6x minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 is greater than 0. Okay, already you know how to do splitting the middle term in factorization. We discussed that. Minus 6x is minus 4 minus 2. Take x common, x minus 4 minus 2 common from the next two terms, x minus 4 is greater than 0. Okay, x minus 4 into x minus 2 is greater than 0. X minus 4 into x minus 2 is greater than 0. So then here is the two cases. This value is greater than 0. If a into b is greater than, means both must be more than 0 or both must be less than 0. Then x minus 4 is greater than 0 and x minus 2 also is greater than 0. This is one case. So from this x is greater than 4 and x is greater than 2. X is greater than 4 and x is greater than 2. This is one case. Or both must be negative. That is x minus 4 less than 0 and x minus 2 is less than 0. For these cases, okay, to satisfy this. The other cases, first one is this, and from this x is less than 4 and x is less than 2. Okay, so this is a solution set to make this now. X is less than 2 and x is less than 4. x is less than 4 and x is less than 2 means x is less than 2 only can take. And from this greater than 4 and greater than 2. So greater than 4. So for example, number line if you try, you'll get idea clearly. So it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Here is first case, you see x is greater than 4. From this 4, all the greater than values. X is greater than 2. From 2, all the great values. That means the common part is only from here to here. This is all. X is greater than 4, more than 4 all the values. Greater than 2 means is all the values. In this common portion is this. That means nothing but x is greater than 4 only. So this one we should take. Similarly from next, x is less than 4. So x is less than 4 means from 4 all the values are this side. X is less than 2. From 2 all the values are this side. Okay, from the 2. Common part is from 2 onwards. So we should take this. Okay, now these two combined we can make the solution set. Okay, x is greater than 4 and x is less than 2. So therefore solution set we can write like this. X such that x is less than 2 or x is greater than 4. This is the number line they won't ask, but we need to identify which common part we should take. So if it is the greater than case, x is greater than 4, less than cases, x is less than 2, we can take. Right. Let me explain one more problem for clear idea. Solve x square minus 6x plus 5 less than 0 here. Okay, splitting in the middle term, solution is same. X square minus 6, right? So minus 5x minus x plus 5 is less than 0. So x is the common, x minus 5 minus 1 is the common, x minus 5 less than 0. You know already how to splitting and all. So direct I am taking the step. X minus 5, x minus 1 less than 0. So when two values are less than zeros, then take the two cases. So already we saw if a into b is less than 0 means one should be positive, one should be negative. So then x minus 5 is if it is less than 0 and x minus 1 must be greater than 0. Okay, this is one. Or if x minus 5 is greater than 0 and x minus 1 must be less than 0. Okay, these two cases. From this x is less than 5 and x is greater than 1. Okay, and down from this x is greater than 5 and x is less than 1. Now to make the common solution using this all, if you check the number line, you get clear idea. So first one, x is less than 5. Okay, it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. This side is minus 1. So x is less than 5. So meaning of x is less than 5 is from 5 all the less values this side. More you can take. Yeah, all the values are this. Next is x is greater than 1. Greater than 1 means from the 1 this side all the values. So common portion if you see, observe here, between 1 and 5. Okay, from this between 1 and 5 only you are getting solution for this. That is 1 less than x less than 5 for this case. Now let us see second one. X is greater than 5. So let me show with the other color. X is greater than 5. From this 5 all the greater values this side. So 6, 7, so on. X is less than 1. 1 is this side values. X is greater than 5, x is less than 1. There is no any common. Common means for this we can't take any common solution. So just empty it is. So this empty and this is x is between 1 and 5. So overall, therefore, solution set. So directly we can write that is x such that here is the 1 less than x less than 5. Right, if x is, these are the values, because for the second case is empty, because from 5 this side and 1 this side there is no common. For this only this is a common area. Okay, right. So in this way we can identify directly. Just if we draw roughly a number line, we'll have the clear idea on this. Right. So these are the quadratic inequalities in one variable.